This is legitimately really hard. This isn't right. This isn't right.
My name is Priya Krishna. This project was my attempt to recreate this spice blend called Atom Masala.
She said aisle 5. Where are the aisle numbers? This cart's getting heavy.
There are going to be differences. There have been differences.
It's interesting.
Probably my least favorite.
It's not right. I was sort of hoping I'd nail it, but I didn't.
I didn't hear the clap, but that's okay.
Can you tell me who Bal Krishna Gupta was?
He was my dad. He was born in 1917. He grew up in a small town in northern India. At the age of 16, he was shipped off to Portsmouth in the UK to study naval engineering. And what else do you want to know? He lived in a house, I think that the landlady was a Scottish lady. She'd make him a breakfast of fried tomatoes, potatoes, onions, melted cheese on toast. It was kind of pretty bland. So my dad actually, he acquired some spices. He spiced it up a little bit, make it a little bit more suitable to his palate. Forward up to 1943, marries my mom. Part of my father's job when he joined the government in India, he had to travel a lot overseas. Every year, many trips all over the world. And again, the food was always very bland. He was in Denmark or Yugoslavia, Australia, or England. It was very bland. So my mother would mix up the spices that he liked and put it in a bottle. He'd take it and use it. He constantly tweaked that formula over the years, added, subtracted. Maybe by the 60s, became a mixture of these 13 ingredients. My dad, since he's the one who developed it, he had this entire recipe in his head. Before my dad died, just from memory, he dictated the recipe to my father-in-law who transcribed it. My in-laws, they made another batch. My brother's wife, her family made a batch for us. There have been variations from batch to batch to batch. The batch that I remember from my childhood, but as I like to say, it doesn't taste the same. It tastes like an atom bomb, you know. It's part of the food lore of this family. I used to always say that, you can't make it anywhere but in India because you can't get the ingredients. And Priya always said, no, Dad, that's not true. And I'd love for her to prove me wrong.
I don't think that anyone will ever be able to capture that nostalgic taste my dad is chasing. I'm gonna try. I'm like looking at this. It's just ratios. There's no instructions, no procedure. It doesn't tell us which spices to toast. Like you wouldn't toast acid. It's gonna be a lot more complicated than like dumping some spices in a pan, toasting them, grinding them. In my mind, I don't think the order should matter.
The order of mixing, that's kind of important.
Do you foresee having to do this more than once?
Without having started this experiment, I can tell you my family has opinions. We are in Klustians, which I feel like is the single best place to shop for spices in New York City. It's like one of the most aesthetically pleasing stores in Manhattan. So let's start.
I'm gonna put it into another bag.
I'm so overwhelmed. They reorganized. No Sadar, Datri, and Choti people are the things I need help finding.
This thing, I don't know where are those.
This is in Hindi, so
know
let's see
that.
what the
That's why
English
we don't know
name
the
is.
English name.
Fig seeds?
No.
People, choti people, small people. And no sadar,
English name, please.
ammonium chloride.
It's upstairs.
Because we're going upstairs. She said aisle 5. Where are the aisle numbers? This is tough. Okay, I'm struggling a little bit.
Downstairs, aisle 5.
Oh, downstairs. Okay, got it. Ugh. Okay, we're going downstairs. I think we're gonna find everything else here. I do not see it. Why am I not seeing it? All right. Oops. Coriander seed. No sadar. Found it. Here it is. Citric acid. Red chili powder. Must be here. Okay, we'll find that later. I'm sure. Let's double up on everything. God, there's so many peppercorns. Which ones? There's no way to know how my grandfather was sourcing. I'm gonna go with the telecherry because it says they have a mild heat. I was told that the people would be found here. The big long ones. Yep. Okay, got it. They have everything. They literally have everything. But choti people, What does that mean? Does it mean a small? I'm just wondering, but it's all getting blended. So what's the difference between it being big or small? I'll ask. This cart's getting heavy. Cloves. I'm running out of room in this cart. There's so many varieties of salt. A black salt. So this calls for choti people. Do you know what that could mean? Like a smaller version of the long pepper?
I think we just sell the one.
Ugh. We've got lal mirch, red chili powder. We've got amchur. Okay, I think we got everything. Dry mango powder. We've got gala namak, which is black salt. We've got safed namak, which is just white salt. Huna jeera, cumin seed. Gali mirch, black peppercorn. Badi elaichi, big cardamom. Long cloves. Nosadar, that's the ammonium chloride. We've got hing, asafoetida, yes, datri or citric acid. We've got choti people. We got everything. We're gonna go home and we're gonna make some atom masala. I think the reason why no one's taken up the mantle is because of the time and resources to do it. For so long, these ingredients were only available in India. Hi, we're going to Brooklyn. I only could have done this now that I have written a cookbook about Indian food, studied food. I've got cred. Like, the tricky part of this is the fact that I'm not optimizing for myself. Should I pound or spice grind? Here are the ratios.
I mean, the dictations were just to people. Do you think it was as accurate?
There's like no way to know whether what they dictated was actually what they were eating. Man, just measuring is taking a long time. Here are all the ingredients for a small batch. Making a spice blend is it's much harder than it looks. Parts are toasted, parts are not. If I were toasting this for like a regular spice blend, I might stop here. I'm just taking it a little further because I feel like that's what my grandfather would have done. I don't know. Just gut. Color-wise, this doesn't look quite right. I'm gonna be honest. It's too salty, it's too spicy. It's not acidic enough. The punch of the hing isn't there. It's delicious, it's just not, this is not atom masala. It's not quite right. I think I'm gonna toast some of the other spices. It's like the pungency.
Okay, it's the heat.
It's like the savoriness, the intense savoriness.
Okay. Right.
I think that's what it is. It's not spicy.
I see.
This is batch one. I'm moving this out of the way. We're gonna make a new batch and tweak it. If you could help me grind, that would be great. So when I was a freshman in college, I was supremely homesick. That smells nice. And my mom used to mail me avocados and this one bread that I really liked and atom masala. And every morning I would toast the bread, smash the avocado, put atom masala on it and eat it in my dorm for breakfast. It was like my connection to home. It made me feel less homesick. Something's not quite right. I'm gonna try the bread test. I feel frustrated that I didn't nail it. It's hard to feel like something's missing and you can't add that for many of these ingredients. I really think it's the hing. That's my guess. I think after tasting this, the asafoetida is arguably the most important ingredient.
So, Chodu, here's the thing. So far, 3 or 4 batches have been made since we've been in this country, and none of the batches have been the same. There are going to be differences, there have been differences.
Yeah, but I want to match it, and I think that's why I'm gonna bottle and send this batch out to everyone then, and I'm sure Dad will have opinions.
Yeah, and collect everybody's feedback.
I'm not perfectly happy with it, but I am happy with it on toast. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That's a start.
This is the version following the recipe to the T, and this is my version. I'm gonna call this number 2. I feel like Elizabeth Holmes on the Forbes cover. All right, who's next? Ishan. This is our whole family's memory, so I'm gonna send it to as many people who want to taste it. Some of my dad's siblings, all of my cousins, some people in Delhi. My uncle is in Dehradun, Tokyo, Chicago, Boston, San Francisco. Arjun is a freshman at the University of Virginia, so Charlottesville. So this is truly going like all over the world. Kind of cool. Hello Mathura family, that's what we call ourselves. I'm excited to work on the Atom Masala project with you. I believe it's very important to capture this journey as a family experience, and that's where I could use your help. This package contains a sample of the first batch of Atom Masala that I've made. I'd love for you to sample it on its own, and perhaps with whatever you might usually eat it with, and take a video of yourself giving feedback.
Look what arrived.
We sent the spice
So exciting.
about a week ago,
Just got this package.
and most of my cousins have gotten it. But I have heard radio silence from them. No one has told me they've gotten it. Crickets. Did they hate it?
This is feedback from your family.
I have some thoughts before I watch this. This makes me really nervous. I mean, you don't know my family, but they're very honest people. This is their family spice. They're not gonna bullshit me if they think it's bad. So, I guess let's do it.
There's two little containers labeled number 1, number 2.
I'm gonna take some with my finger. Taste it. It's a good start.
On a piece of bread, that
Good
is the
start.
best way to test the Atom Masala. Okay, so sample number 1, the green, is better than sample number 2.
The first one was, I think, closer to what it used to be.
Number 2, just the flavor seemed to stand out a lot more.
I think one is closer to memory.
I would probably pick number 1.
Yeah, too. I felt like it had a little more punch, I felt like as well.
The first one had more zing.
In number 1, if I had to add anything else, the quantity or the quality of hing.
I think she can experiment around with the hing a little bit.
Otherwise, it's a very, very good first try.
Wow. People liked 2 better overall? Does that...
It was like half and half.
Okay.
Can you talk about finding out that there was another dictation of another recipe?
I have some ratios written on a sticky note by my cousin Bhavan, and then I looked at the one on my computer and realized that what Bhavan sent me is a different recipe.
My grandfather dictated the recipe to my grandmother. My grandmother was the one who was actually making it. The issue is that there's a version that my grandfather dictated and a version that my grandmother dictated. To be frank, I feel like the one that my grandmother dictated, which is the one I didn't have initially, might actually be the more accurate version.
There are things that are not in this one, like bay leaves, black cumin, and dried ginger. I'm also not sure about the ratios.
This is what makes this so hard, is that recipes are dynamic, they change. It's really different from this version. The main ingredient in this version is dry mango powder, and everything else is like in far fewer quantities. This feels like it's gonna taste totally different. I'm like frankly so confused as to how these are both recipes for the same thing. Like this is so much dry mango powder. Like I'm actually sort of shocked at the quantities here. So this is what my dad sent me after we filmed the first batch, and I asked him for better quality hing. My dad has several vintages of hing, as he calls them. This is really good. I think there are members in my family who are going to love this. This is not my recollection of Atom Masala. It is earthier and tartar would be like the 2 key flavors in this. This is really good. I think let's set this aside. Let's look at this recipe. So I'm gonna do more dry mango powder, less red chili powder, and maybe no citric acid to start, but if it needs it, I'll add it. This is the version I've been eating my whole life. My grandfather's version. So whether it's good or bad is almost hard to say because it's familiar, and I feel like sometimes familiarity trumps objective good or objective bad. Also, there is no objective good or objective bad. I feel like we did it. classic stuff from my childhood. It literally tastes like, this tastes like what I grew up with. Is it weird that I'm like emotional about how similar that tastes? That's literally it. And just that taste. It's punchy, it's bright, it's tart. That one's really good, but this is my childhood. There's like no way to know whether what my grandparents dictated was what they were eating. This version takes all the feedback I got from my family and is basically an updated version of the one that my grandfather dictated. And this version is sort of the new to me recipe that was dictated by my grandmother that was sent to Kukupua, my aunt. I personally like this one better, but I'm really glad we made both. Hard part is done. But I guess no, the hard part is receiving my family's judgment. So it's been 3 months since we last shot. We sent the spices a couple of weeks ago, but it looks like they are stuck in customs in India. So, do you want me to read people's feedback? Rohit Bhaiya said he preferred batch 4. The texture and the kick was much more interesting. He said batch 3 is my least favorite. Batch 3 is the version dictated by my grandmother. So Tauji, my dad's older brother, said that he loved batch 4. He could feel the hing and the salt. He said that this batch was the best and closest to the original. My dad loved batch 4. Ishan, my nephew, said that batch 4 comes closer to the Atom Masala I've had in the past. Vikram Bhaiya loved batch 4. Raghav preferred batch 4. More heat, not as clovey as batch 3. Ooh, that's like a really good note. Kukupua, my dad's older sister, the one who alerted me to the existence of this recipe dictated by my grandmother in 1973. She was the only family member who preferred this batch. So that sort of goes to show you that the version that you're used to, the version that you grew up with, is obviously going to be the version you gravitate towards. And clearly, as time has gone by, my grandfather's version has sort of emerged as like the definition of Atom Masala. It sort of has like nudged out this version by my grandmother.
Is there a world in which they can live together?
I think there's a world in which I can make both. I can send all of my batch 3 to Kukupua, who is nostalgic for this version. Atom Masala isn't my grandfather's thing. It really is my grandparents' thing. Yes, it was my grandfather who traveled to Britain with it and came up with the idea of it, but it was really my grandmother doing a lot of the work, a lot of the invisible work, as women often do. So maybe this Atom Masala recipe, let's credit both my grandmother and my grandfather for it. I never got to meet my grandparents, and it's almost as though having this spice in my cabinet is a reminder that they exist within me. All these people that we love now and that are part of our communities are not going to be here forever. We have to keep saying their names. We have to keep talking about them. In this process, I've heard more memories about my grandparents from my dad, from my uncle, from Kukupua, from my cousins. It's like brought them back into the conversation a little bit.
If you can write them a letter, I guess, what would it say with this new batch?
Oh, there's a letter?
May it remind them of the incredible people that we are descendants of. May it always connect us as a family.
May you put it on anything and everything.
Even things that don't make sense to put it on.
And lastly, share it. Maybe not the recipe,
But share the blend with people that you love, people that you care about.
Pass it down to the future generations. Make sure they know who
Daya Gupta and Bal Krishna were.
And these are my parents.
Those were my Nanaji and Naniji. They were Nani's parents. Oh, that's beautiful.